Welcome everyone, Dr. Mandel here. I am talking to the millions of people worldwide who are suffering with tinnitus, ringing in the ear, buzzing in the ear, roaring in the ear. Any type of high-pitched sounds that you may be hearing, I am hoping that this technique that I designed is going to make a life-changing miracle for you today. Medical science knows so little about tinnitus because no research is being done. No one's spending money, but unfortunately, there are millions and millions of people who are suffering. In their minds, they say it's nothing serious, but it is something serious. It affects your everyday life. Tinnitus is a lot more complicated than just ringing in your ears. It's more like ringing across the brain. The vibrations cause nerve hairs in the inner ear to shiver, and that triggers electrical signals that travel along the auditory nerve into the brain. But what very few doctors recognize is that there's a very high correlation to tinnitus when it comes to muscle contraction, particularly in the facial area, in the jaw, as well as the temporal region. Now this technique only takes 80 seconds, 20 seconds of 4 different areas. The first 2 parts are going to be relaxing the muscles in the facial area, particularly the masseter muscle, and in the temporal region, the temporal muscle. Now realize that these 2 areas are associated with TMJ and our bite. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our palms of our hands, particularly this part and this part, and we're going to put it right over our facial area. If you bite down, you'll feel those muscles contract in your facial area. Those are our masseter muscles. Those are the strongest muscles in our face. Those muscles have a tendency to contract, and that can affect tinnitus. Take that part of our hands, and you're going to go in a circular motion like this. Push in nice and firmly, 20 seconds. And as you do it, you're going to really stimulate that area. And it's going to feel quite nice. Just around and around in circles, 20 seconds. Good. The second part is to stimulate the temporal muscles. Use the same part of our hands, put it above the ear, push in, and let's go in little circles. Put some nice pressure in there. This temporal muscle is a big muscle, and it's directly related with the middle and inner ear region. By stimulating this, this is really going to send more neurological impulses to that region. 20 seconds. Good. Now I bet a lot of you experienced a lot of itching in there. That's by bringing more blood supply to the area as well as more nerve supply. That's called hyperemia. That's a good thing. Now the third part would be tapping, our second and third digit of both hands. And we're going to go right on the same area that we just massaged, and we're just going to tap both sides. Just move it around right in that one area. You can see what I'm doing here. Okay? 20 seconds. Just tap. Not too hard, but nice and firm. Just keep tapping. Beautiful. 20 seconds. Keep tapping. Okay, excellent. Now the last part of this technique is the most important because this will bring everything together. We're going to stimulate the mastoid process. If you look behind my ear, the lower part, you'll see this mastoid process. If you feel behind the ear, it's a big, large bump. And if you come right below it, it will be all soft tissue. But make sure you're on the bone. Now, here is the key. The key is that we're going to take these 2 fingers and we're going to percuss or stimulate behind the mastoid process. In other words, I don't want to stimulate right in the center. I want to stimulate behind it like this. That's how we're going to tap it. So we're going to take both these two fingers, feel the contact of the mastoid process. There'll be a big bump behind the ear. Come right behind the lower part, and we're going to tap. Just keep tapping. Now I'm going to come around, and hopefully you'll be able to see more on this right side. As I come around more on the left side. Just keep stimulating behind the mastoid process. Excellent. There are many videos that I put together over the course of time on tinnitus. Many of these videos have changed people's lives worldwide. Not all videos work for everyone. So if one video doesn't work for you, then please look at another. Now many of you will see immediate changes, and some may not. But that's okay, because every type of tinnitus is different. Give yourself time. Do this several times a day. Give yourself a couple of weeks of time, and hopefully your body will start to change. I ask you to share this video on your social media so we can help educate the world. There are millions of people out there who are suffering. Leave your comments below, because I know there'll be many. And most important, make it a great day. I'm Dr. Alan Mandel.